movie going planning, theater experience, theater going planning. So today it's the morning of Tuesday, 19 August 2025, and I'm Tanis Coralee of Seattle, and I provide my take on which location of Regal Cinebarre movie theaters would be a best fit for me and my tastes for a next movie going experience for myself. Knoxville, Las Vegas, or Mountlake Terrace. Yes. So I've been to I've gone to Regal Cinebarre Mountlake. So 6 times across July 2025 and before this in August 2025. And something I've mentioned is that so Regal is a big national chain of movie theater, and they have dine-in movie theaters, and there's kind of 2 categories. There's a Cinebarre and then there's the Warren, and so I have a Cinebarre near me in Mountlake Terrace, Washington State. So I've been 6 times, and I was like, let's put it on a map. Let's actually run this through, like, per my tastes, which of the 3, Knoxville, Las Vegas, Mountlake Terrace, which were not my tastes. So I was like, all right. So I'm Tanis Coralee of Seattle. So this is my at Oxford Atlas of the World that I've featured in a number of videos. So here's the United States of America. And I live, and am filming this video approximately here in the greater Seattle area, which is Mountlake Terrace is Seattle's in King County, and the county north of King County, at least for part of it, is Snohomish County, and Mountlake Terrace is like on the Snohomish side of the King County, Snohomish County boundary, or is it Mountlake Terraces? So there's that one. Another option is Las Vegas, which is in Nevada, so it's still western United States of America, not a ocean front kind of state, Nevada, but Las Vegas. I have been to Las Vegas before. I think for me, that's a desert kind of climate, and I have not ever been of my own initiative. I went on a family trip. When I was growing up, we went on a road trip in, like, it was Utah, Arizona, and Nevada, or Arizona, Utah, Nevada, in that order. And so it was not necessarily, however, like, you know, I would put my stay-at-home daughter work experience on my LinkedIn profile, and I got a recommendation for Trump International Hotel, which has a location in Las Vegas, and I was like, yeah. I wouldn't actually, if I were to come, and the notification was for a homemaker kind of role. And I was like, yeah, don't rule it out. I mean, for all I know, that becomes my taste for a particular angle, if none other than, like, work. But for my next going experience, perhaps not. And then the third location of current is Knoxville, Tennessee. So East Coast. I don't know about traveling that far for seeing a movie in a Cinebarre per my current financial situation. If I had more money, that might be a fun one to go to. It's an inland city and it's East Coast, so it might be culturally a little bit different than over here. The Mountlake Terrace one has, greenery, trees, not too far from the Puget Sound, that kind of thing. So it's kind of my my outdoorsy tastes is, like, perhaps a way of phrasing it. In climate taste, it's the Mountlake Terrace is by far the northernmost of the 3 locations. A lot of my ancestry is northern, and I do like more temperate climate. So in that sense, of the 3, it's kind of Mountlake Terrace. However, if I had the means at some point, it might be fun to do, like, a C1 movie at all 3 locations. So it's a way of saying it doesn't mean a no on all 3, but for a next Regal Cinebarre movie going experience, I think Mountlake Terrace for me currently. Anyway. So that is on Knoxville, Las Vegas, or Mountlake Terrace for a next Regal Cinebarre movie going experience.